So if you're uploading any video content to YouTube, there are a few key settings that you're going to want to get right before you hit that publish button. These settings will help with searchability, user experience, and making sure that your videos look polished from the very start. And if you stick around to the very end, I'm going to share a very simple trick that you can implement and save yourself time as you upload multiple videos to YouTube. So right now I'm just going to dive straight on over into my YouTube studio to show you this entire process. So in this example, I want to show you a full video upload, a live upload, how I would exactly do it in my channel. So first things first, make sure you have selected the right channel. So you can actually switch accounts here if you do have multiple channels, but this is just my only channel here that I am using within my studio. Then I'm going to hit create and then upload videos. I'm going to select, I use my Google Drive. And as you can see here, there are a number of documents that I already have built out. So I've built out a blog post for this video, a description for YouTube, and I have the full transcription of the video. And I also have a thumbnail for it. So first off, I'm just going to select the MP4 file, which is the video file. And as this uploads, we can then go through all of the steps that I would recommend going through in order. So first off, the title's just going to pull through however you want it to look, but it's going to pull through the name of the file. So actually name your video file as close as you can to the title of your YouTube video. So here, this is a tool I'm showcasing, Koala Writer, how to create a blog post in 5 minutes. And I've also called the video file that exact title because you can see here the file name is just pulled through. So even before YouTube knows exactly what this video is about and it's processing it as we speak, it knows a little bit about the title through the file name and it's got some keywords there. So put the keywords in the file name to give YouTube as best chance as possible. So as this video is uploading, after the title, then there's the description. So I've actually built out a description. This is a format that I've used over and over. I would just copy my video description here, and then all I would do here is I would just copy it all and then just click copy and then go back into the video description and just click paste in there. So actually lead above the fold with a lead magnet. Then I have a bit of content here. Just walk through to see how this looks because it might look a little bit different from your doc. So I'd probably put a space in here, probably put bullet points. I talk about the benefits of each video. So I would probably label about 1, 2, 3, 4. So anyone reading this description has a look at the benefits, thinks, okay, yeah, I need to watch the full video. I use some hashtags. I use 3 hashtags here. So Koala Writer, koala.sh, and koala AI. And then chapters. I actually pull these chapters through. I also let YouTube pull them through as well, but I actually make my own chapters and then I finish off with my lead magnet. So that is the title and the video description, making sure the title is on point as much as possible. And then the description has as many keywords as possible in there. So this is talking about koala.ai, Koala Writer blog post, how to write a blog post in 5 minutes. Then we move on to the thumbnail. Now there is an option here to get an AI generated thumbnail from YouTube, but I probably would recommend against that right now. I'm just going to upload a file that I've created earlier. This is a PNG file and all I'm going to do is upload it here. This is all about koala.sh. So next then we can scroll down and select a playlist. So I'm just going to select, if you have multiple playlists, then you can select multiple playlists. This is all about growing your audience, setting up your business as well. So this is, I'm just going to link it to these 2 playlists. Audience, if it's made for kids or not, typically it won't be. So actually I would just put no, this is not made for kids. So there's no age restriction. Paid promotion, if you are being paid to do a video, you have to actually put in this is a paid promotion. Most of mine are not. Altered content, now YouTube are asking if you're using any sort of AI generated video in your content, which I am not. Automatic chapters, if you are creating your own, you could uncheck this box, or I'm just going to leave this on as YouTube does actually auto-generate some chapters for my videos that I haven't created chapters for. Feature places, if you were a travel blogger, you could probably allow automatic places to be tagged. So people would understand exactly where you are, but I am not a travel blogger, so it doesn't really matter. And then automatic concepts to help viewers learn more about unfamiliar terms without leaving the video. So this is an experiment by Google. So you could either leave it on or off. It's really up to you. But tags. Now, a lot of people chat about tags, whether they are important or not, but it does say tags can be useful if content in your video is commonly misspelled. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in helping viewers find your video, but it's still a minimal role. So there is fields for the 500 characters for these tags. So I probably still would try and put some keyword rich tags in your video. I still do it to all my videos, and it would help. It actually helps you see the ranking of your video. It all helps to tell YouTube what your video is all about. Then scrolling down, there are a few other things that you could do here. Language, mine is in English UK. Caption certification, I don't bother with that at all. Recording date and location. Again, if you're a travel blogger, you could use this, like the location and the time and the date of recording, but I don't use this. I like to create evergreen content. License and distribution, I allow for the standard YouTube license. Allow embedding, I always allow embedding. I use the embed function on my blog posts, and I also allow other people to embed my YouTube videos on their websites too. This next one's really important: publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers. So the list of subscribers you're building, if you allow this on, it will notify them. Next one is shorts remixing. I always allow videos and audio remixing. It just allows people to share my content more, and if they want to share it and repurpose my content, that's fine with me. Now, category, you could choose a number of different categories here, but I am actually putting mine under the education banner, and then the type, I'm just leaving that blank. And then I don't really worry about too much of these other settings. Comments and ratings I have on, moderation basic, and then I sort by top. Show how many viewers like this video. I always leave this on. I'm not sure why you would turn this off. It seems a bit dodgy if you're having a video, whereas people can't see how many people like the video. So I always would leave that on. So that's pretty much the first lot of settings that I would do. And as you can see, the video is now uploaded, so I would just click next. Here you do have an option if you are part of the YouTube partner program to use monetization. So I am currently testing monetization on, but I'm not showing any ads within the mid-roll section. So I allow ads at the start and the end of my video, but I don't check this. I just want to try and encourage user engagement. So that's what I do for ads. And then my video content, I go down and I say I have none of these controversial contents, and I submit a rating, and then that allows me to progress on to the next stage. Here you can add subtitles if you want, but actually YouTube does a really good job of auto closed captioning all of my videos. I do go through and check how they're doing that, but by often than not, they do a good job, so I wouldn't really add anything there. And you can also add end screens and cards within this window. So I would go ahead and then add an end screen. Let's just say I would import another one from another video. I'd click a similar video, and then I want this to have a call to action of going to /tools, which is the same. I typically have my link to my lead magnet, and then I typically leave the video best for viewer. So YouTube pretty much knows the best video to serve up to the next viewer. So that's all I do on the end screens here. So click save. Then cards, it's up to you if you wanted to add cards. You could either put your links in the description, or you can add cards to your video. If they add a card, they can click away from your video. So it's entirely up to you. Your entire strategy of keeping people on your video, then wanting them to watch another one of your videos. But in this demonstration, I'm just going to skip past this bit. And then checks, YouTube has finished its checks, and then I'm just going to hit next. Now, this is the last piece in all of the settings. Save or publish, you've got 3 different levels of public, unlisted, and private. Private, only you and people can choose to watch your video, so it's a private video. No one else can watch it. Unlisted is you can share that link with anyone and they can watch that link. So it's actually live, but it's not public. And then public, everyone can watch your video, and you can actually set that as a premiere. If you're not scheduling out your posts, I would probably recommend to set everything to private, share privately, and then click save, because what you want to do is you want to you want YouTube to actually understand what this video is all about. So I would give it between 2 and 24 hours for YouTube to understand it, transcribe it, render it, and everything like that. So when you come to publish it, I typically would schedule it out either a week from now or 2 weeks from now. If I'm traveling on the road, if I batch my content, I would schedule more out. If this was going live tomorrow, I would probably minimally give it at least 24 hours to render. And so YouTube fully understands what this video is all about. So when it does go live, then it knows which audience to serve it out to. And as I said at the start, a quick tip for future-proofing any uploads, go into your settings tab and then upload features. If you had a bunch of videos with the same title or variants of a title, you could add title that describes your video in here. If there's any links that you add to every single one of your videos, then you could add them all in here, and this would come up pretty much at the bottom of all of your descriptions. Visibility, if you wanted to select private for all of your videos, it will always default to private. And then if you had any tags like a branding tag or your name tag, you could put those in here. And then this would happen on every single upload. Some of the advanced settings, like we've just gone through, you would have seen them there. So the standard YouTube license, the category is education, and the languages and everything like that, and the comments on and show how many viewers like this video. And then the monetization settings as well. This is why I have this unchecked, because this is my standard settings that I have for my paid ads. So that's it. Very quick walkthrough on how to upload a video to YouTube. Hopefully you found that helpful. They are very specific to the individual or what strategy you have when you upload videos to YouTube. So have a think about which settings are right for you and your online business. But if you're still relatively new on YouTube and if you're still trying to get your first 1,000 subscribers, I have a free gift for you. It's a free jumpstart guide. All you need to do is head to timpeakman.com/YouTube, and it's detailing exactly or everything you need to reach your first 1,000 subscribers and more. So it's a full breakdown of what I would do, the main steps that I would look at to actually set up my account and grow my account in the right way. So that link once more, timpeakman.com/YouTube. Get your hands on your free jumpstart guide today. Like I say, hopefully you found this content valuable, and I very much look forward to seeing you on the next video.